Hello, YouTube. My name is Dennis, and this is Average Gaming. Welcome to Age of Ashes. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It's actually the very first Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure, and I'm going to be playing it with a group of friends today. So let's get the introductions underway. First up, Daniela is played by...
Ancila, what's up? I'm back again.
Yep, she's back in another video on my channel, so I hope you like her voice. You'll be hearing it a lot. He's an elven inventor. And then we have Jacob. How do you pronounce your character's name?
Ayurved.
Ayurved. Is a custom class. Jacob, why don't you tell us about that class?
My name is Jacob. I am the owner and proprietor of Poison Absinthe Gaming, and I will be playtesting my Melior. Melior is an occult-based healer class, sort of built around the idea of the faith healer, where you put your hand on one person, you put your hand on another person, you transfer health from one to another. The Melior is built to be both a healer and somewhat of an off-tank. They encourage people to attack them and gain benefits when they are critically hit.
It's going to be an interesting one, and you'll probably see some changes to it as we play through. Still in the works, you know? Next up, we have Jess, who is playing two characters today.
Yeah, I'm playing Lalasa Shea, who is a summoner, elf, and dragon scholar. So she spent a bunch of time in caves looking for dragons and is a cavern elf and hangs around with her fairy friend, Kandala Oakspark, who is a fiery fairy.
All right. And then we have Antonio Banderloom, as is the most recent name in our Discord. Played by my good friend Chase, who you guys would probably know from the Paper Mario series. Chase, tell us about this character.
Well, his name is not Antonio Banderloom. His name is Xandros Valentino. And he is a swashbuckler. I don't know how to perfectly describe him other than I felt like playing a Zorro-esque character.
He is a halfling swashbuckler, half-elf, which is a little unique, but figured it'd be fun. And then last up, playing another playtest is my partner, Aaliyah, who is playing, Zagorum?
Zagorum.
She is playing an orc guardian from the, War of Immortals? No, Battlecry playtest.
Yeah.
All right, so we are in the town of Breach Hill. It is located in the foothills of the what the hell is it called? As you can see, I'm quite prepared. The foothills of the Five Kings Mountains in eastern Isgar, which is part of Chelaxia, I believe.
A thrall of Cheliax. It is just east of Cheliax and technically just west of Daruma, northeast of Andoran, just barely shares any coastline with the Inner Sea.
You're gonna be like, man, we're in a place called Chelaxia. This is gonna be the easiest campaign fucking ever.
No.
Cheliax.
This is the very first ever Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign, which means it's going to be brutal as fuck, because they were still in the Pathfinder 1 mentality.
It is, by all accounts, quite difficult.
Yep. So, who knows? Maybe we'll see a TPK in this one. Yes, so Breach Hill is a town of about 1,300 people, mostly humans, with dwarves, half-elves, and gnomes being present as well. It sits about 1 mile to the northeast of Hell Knight Hill. To the northeast, about 1 mile, is Hell Knight Hill, Citadel Altarian, the former stronghold of the Hell Knight Order of the Nail. Every month, the town holds a call for heroes, and that is where we pick up today with this lovable band of questionable morality having people They are going to be taking part in the Call for Heroes. Typical tradition would see people in the Wizard's Grace, which is here. It is an inn where they traditionally hold a little bit of a banquet feast sort of thing as a welcome to the new adventurers. The owner, Trinnil Uskwold, who is a female human innkeeper, typically does toasts to the new people and invites them to drink and eat. What do they serve? Boar stew with lentils.
Delicious.
So that is where we will pick up. Some of the cast knows each other and some do not. So what are you guys doing here in the inn?
Well,
should-
Daniela is going to be walking in with her cloak over her head, nodding at those who look towards her. And she looks behind her and she's like, well, come on. Towards Xandros.
Xandros will also walk in. Definitely shorter than most people I imagine in the area. He's just keeping an eye out. He's a very cautious fellow, but he's not without charm.
And they'll just kind of look around. I think they'll try to find like a somewhat empty table towards the back of the inn, making sure that they're facing towards the doors and seeing where the windows are and such. You know, just cautious but comfortable.
So you're being shifty as fuck.
Not shifty as fuck, but just being courteous of those around them.
All right.
don't want to
so you're
step on any
you're not
toes.
interacting with anybody. You're just sitting back and waiting for the call of the heroes.
Yeah, relaxing.
Yes.
You know, just
Are you partaking in the tradition? Are you drinking and having stew?
You know what? She actually might just share a drink with Xandros.
Okay.
Xandros will have 2 drinks.
2 drinks. Okay. So in that case, you guys can go ahead and make me this save.
Wow.
Would you like this line or
No, just regular.
Oh, we're not doing a blind one?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. You are not drunk.
Okay.
But Xandro is having a second ale. So Xandros needs to go ahead and make the save a second time.
All right. Ooh.
Well,
Oh,
this time
no.
you fail. You are slightly intoxicated, so you will suffer the effects of alcohol. Where's your token? There you are. So let's see. Stage 1 of alcohol. You have a +1 item bonus to saving throws against fear for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
you'll watch out for him? She always does.
All right. Who else is in the inn? You guys can be in other places in town. You don't have to start in the inn.
I think Ilved has already been here for a while, that he is sat down at one of the central tables and is currently running his finger around the inside of an empty mug, with his plates and dishes, other dishes already cleared away, and is looking a little bit bored. He is dressed like a nobleman in fine clothes, but like an impoverished nobleman, because he's not wearing any jewelry of any sort. Just sitting with his pack tucked under his chair, an iodine elf with those amber eyes that go all the way to the edges. It should be noted for people who are unfamiliar with Pathfinder that elves, their ears tend to point above their head, and their eyes tend to go all the way across. The color fills the entire eyeball.
Yes.
So he has very elven eyes with that kind of amber color, but his ears look more like a half-elf's.
And is he living enough to get drunk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'll have you make the fortitude save as well.
Except that I probably can't fail that.
Probably not. Nope, 15, you're good. Hey, what about everybody else?
Yeah, Zagrim would also be in there. Probably enjoying the... What was it? The
Boar stew with lentils.
boar stew without the lentils.
No customizing.
Disgusting lentils.
It's a big
Then
pot
he's
in
just
the middle
eating
of the room.
the boar out of the stew and leaving everything else.
Leaving the broth.
And having his ale.
All right, go ahead and make me fortitude save.
I have it.
Right. There you go. It'd be really interesting to see you fail this with your +8.
Yeah, right?
I'm surprised I passed the first one. I want to be honest here.
Your dice is so hidden. It's like a ghost. It's ghost dice.
Critical success.
Wow.
Technically would not be a critical success because Burning Sun does not apply. I'm not quite sure why it applied at all.
I have no idea.
What
It'd only be a +9. So you are not drunk. Lalasa?
Lalasa would have arrived at the tavern like slightly earlier than is socially acceptable to arrive to a party. She showed up like it was a class. She came in like early to help set up chairs and stuff, and nobody really knew what she was doing there. So now she's like kind of in a corner. She's charming in the way that overly earnest people are often charming, but she doesn't really know what she's doing.
All right. Is she drinking and having some stew?
Almost certainly.
Okay. Let's get you a
That would-
fortitude save then.
Draw less attention to her, which is
Does the Fae participate in the drinking? That's a good question.
I believe the Fae is not currently summoned.
Okay,
the Fae
that would make sense.
The Fae is not really interested in interacting with a bunch of random, gross people in a bar. Oh no!
All right, you are drunk, slightly drunk. So you have
well,
a
just do this
+1
often.
to fear effects for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, great, good stuff.
Let's
Us is
see.
not a drinker.
So you guys spend a bit of time in the tavern, eating your meals, and probably interacting slightly with the townsfolk who are, looking for heroes. Looking around the tavern, you guess that you're probably the only heroes in town right now. Everybody else looks like farmers.
This is suitable.
At
I require
about
one.
At about noon, probably like 11:50-ish, everybody starts to get up from their chairs and merrily make their way towards town hall. So town
Which I'm
hall
guessing
is
this.
here. They would probably walk around to the front of the building to kind of congregate in this monument circle here. You guys should see those little things on the map, right? The map notes?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
You should. I set them all to be visible. I thought I set them all to be visible.
You fool.
Never battle to see when death is on the line.
Yeah, it's set to globally visible. Allow this map note to be seen anywhere on the map by a player with permission to view it. Oh.
Do we have permission?
I don't have permission.
I don't know how to set
never
that.
have
I will
permission.
have to work on it. For now, I will share the notes with you guys. So here is the
Yay.
Wizard's Grace note. Oh, there we go. Configure show players. Now you should hopefully be able to see them.
Wizard's Grace Tavern.
Wizard's Grace. Yes.
And then if I set this to limited, show to players. This is Monument Circle. And then here is Town Hall.
Which we have all this information in our player's guide if you kept yours.
Yes, this is all just the information in the player's guide, and you should also be able to see it in the journal tab as well. That should be set to limited. No, it's set to none. God fucking... You know, I spent so long setting all this stuff up, and apparently I did it all wrong. Oh, well. I'll fix it at some point. Right, so yeah, everybody kind of ushers you, merrily along. There's, a joyous mood as the typical call for heroes becomes a bit of a celebration and get together for the townsfolk. Let's see. All in all, there's about 40 townspeople congregated around the building, chatting and passing the time with each other. In particular, you see one set aside from the rest. You see a well-dressed goblin woman pacing right outside the front doors. She's got her hands clasped behind her back, and she is mumbling to herself.
It is still so weird to see such goblins in the company of so many people. They have not been amongst us long.
Daniela is going to make sure she keeps a hand upon Sandros at all times, even though, he's been more drunk than he is now. She knows he can get a little bit carried away, and she's a little bit cautious, but she's still open to things. She's going to pull him to her side, and she's going to tell him, now just keep quiet, okay? Do you think you can do that?
What are you talking about? I am always quiet.
It
is a party, is it not?
Sandros. You're getting loud now.
Is this your husband or your child?
Mm-hmm.
Or Kaydoz dos.
When intoxicated, one never knows.
Lightly
Melissa feels
intoxicated. He's barely buzzed.
Boss, I could have had another drink.
Is anybody getting close enough to try and hear what the woman is mumbling?
Lalasa
Yes.
has a deep personal connection with people who talk to themselves. It's great that she has a fairy that she can summon now, because she can just lie to people and tell them that she was talking to the fairy when she talks to herself out loud.
Xandros
so,
would also like to eavesdrop.
Cool. So to eavesdrop, you got to get about 15 feet away, and you can hear a bit of my Brumble Bashers. Why haven't I heard from my Brumble Bashers? Are my people trapped in the citadel?
Daniela's just gonna bend down a little bit and rest her chin on Xandros' shoulder and be like, so, what's she saying?
She's saying something about her people trapped in the citadel.
Yeah, I don't know how well it was easy to understand. It's Bumble Brashers.
Bumble Brashers. Okay.
Her eyes kind of narrow a bit, but not out of,
Recognition.
fear or anything, but a little bit of recognition and concern. She just heard someone's trapped.
Should we go talk to her? Or, none of our
Do
business,
you
right?
feel? You know me. I have to help. So
Aye.
she's
Lead on.
she's going to just calmly walk over to this woman, and she's going to kind of tilt her head to the side, a kind of show of, she's not meant to hurt or anything, and she's going to ask her, I'm sorry to eavesdrop, but I heard you say something about someone being trapped. Is there anything that I could help with? Is there any information I could gather to help with that?
You are adventurers, are you not? You are just the heroes I hope the council might hire on my behalf. But please, there's a system in place for a reason. Come with me into the meeting and listen to my petition. If you're up for my task, I beg you to offer your services to the council. You might be my tribe's only hope.
Daniela's eyes go saucer wide with her eyebrows shooting up, and she just looks down over to Sandros. She's like, I wasn't expecting to be hired on as a hero, but now I feel bad.
Called a hero's feast, is it not?
It's called the Call for Heroes.
Call for heroes.
Sandros, what do you think?
We're here. Why not?
Also, you in particular,
Okay.
Daniela, are most definitely here looking for employment as a hero because that's your background.
Yes, I am, but to have it suddenly thrown in, she wasn't expecting that. She's never been hired on as a hero before, or hired on in any way, so she was just shocked with how easy it was. So she's going to follow after this woman, and she's going to get as much information as she can, because she really does want to help, and she also has other things that she's wanting to find out.
Okay. Anybody that listened in to the woman or to the conversation that Xandros was having with Daniela and hears the name Bumble Brashers can make this society check to learn who they are.
And it's just
Blind
a regular, right?
or
Damn,
Nope,
Daniela.
just regular.
I'll roll. See
I
what
did
I get.
okay.
Oh. Oh.
Hey,
That's
Oh.
funny. I always showed.
Danielle failed?
She's got the highest one and fails.
8.
Oh my gosh.
You rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I guess she's just so shocked she can't recall at the moment.
So the only person that doesn't know is Daniela, despite being the one most likely to know. The
Yeah.
Bumble Brashers are a small local goblin tribe that lives in Citadel Atarian atop Hell Knight Hill.
Oh no.
Say you used to be from here? You don't know these people?
I mean, it's been a long time since I've been here, Xandros. I was a child.
Oh, very true. Very true.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything before you enter into the meeting?
Can I look at to see who else is following us in?
Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty obvious to tell adventurers from normal people. Most of the people in town don't really carry weapons or have any armor, so it's pretty easy to spot the others.
Okay.
Especially the giant orc with a giant sword and shield and armor.
I'll just look at him. You're very big.
yeah, I am.
The name is
Okay.
Xandros. Good to meet you.
Zagorum.
Zagorum. Nice to meet you, Zagorum.
Likewise.
Very nice to meet you.
This is
Hey.
Daniela.
Just kind of bows her head.
Lalasa stands near the woman who was talking to herself before and verbally goes over her written instructions for how to behave at this event. She pulls out her little notebook and reads those out loud to herself because she's like, this is where people who talk to themselves go.
Not
And then
a
she
socially
gets up-
adept one there.
she's charming, but not. She doesn't hang out with other people a lot.
Kind of like when you see a puppy all alone on a hill. You're like, oh, that's sad, but also kind of cute.
I don't know about that.
Or like the hang in there kitten posters and stuff. Kitten in a tree.
Why did the calendar pop back up?
It's because the day changed. I hit the midday button to make sure the lighting was right, and it forwarded the day, so I brought it back. All right.
It is now nighttime.
Drop your tokens. All right. So we move on to the town meeting. Let's see. Noon strikes and the gathered crowd filters into the building while the children have gathered to run off to play. Then you see guards positioned at the front doors that direct you to the council chamber, the entrance of which is just past the main hallway. And before the meeting begins, the guards move to stand outside the chamber's southern door.
So they're standing out right over here.
Yep, let me get a couple of just guards.
Very angry guards.
Yep, as you can see, I definitely prepared for these guards.
And
Did you draw them yourself?
Yes.
that headband really does just look like weird horns or like a bizarre mask.
It really does. Let's see.
What it reminds me of is like Viking, barbarian type things.
It's like too small for that, though.
You know, if that was just a pronounced chin, they could be smiling.
They could be. It would be a very pronounced chin.
With no nose.
A Habsburg
We have
chin.
a lot of Voldemort people here.
Voldemort people.
The room is set up as an auditorium with several rows of benches separated into two sections. The carpet leads to a small set of steps and a raised dais. On the dais is a large desk separated into 5 parts, where the Breach Hill Town Council 5 members are seated, talking quietly with one another as they wait for the meeting to start. On the desk, situated in front of each chair, are tarnished bronze plaques bearing the names of the council members. From east to west, the names are Jorsk Hinterclaw, Melma Ann Sendria, Greta Gardania, Trini Sprizzlegig, Quentino Pasonida.
Why is everyone going from west to east? There is a compass down at the bottom. I just saw everyone move from west to east. He said east to west.
I did it in reading order, which would be left to right.
Yeah. So you guys may place yourselves
Sorry,
amongst
click
the
that up.
people, the pews, wherever you would like to sit. Good.
Yeah, we'll also write down all of the people's names.
Cool. All right. Let's see. There are 40 other people in the hall, seated in the various seats. I'm not going to put 40 goddamn tokens on the screen.
There.
I mean, yeah.
Let's
Peter
see.
would not be able to handle that.
So there's 40 townspeople in addition to the PCs and the counselors. One of which is your friend that you spoke to but never got the name of.
The
Do I have
goblin.
a token for her? Hold on.
Was it
Ah,
Yorsk
yes.
Bronze Claw? Was that his name?
And do I have for the other town council members? Let's see. We have her.
She's pretty.
She's the only one.
Alright.
She's the
Of
only one
all
that has
of
a
all the town
token?
council members, she's the only one that has a token.
Great.
As you quickly learn the reason why, as you hear a sharp rap from the gavel of the middle desk. A stern-faced, dark-haired woman with deeply furrowed forehead and kind eyes brings the assembled crowd to a hush. Welcome, neighbors and friends, the dark woman begins, her rich voice washing over the room. To the Breach Hill Town Council's monthly call for heroes. I am Council President Greta Gardania, at your service. On behalf of my colleagues beside me, I promise you all that we will hear and consider today's petition with the utmost discretion and care. There is no existence without community, as our town charter says. Today, our agenda includes one petition. Miss Warble, our very own ambassador to the Bumble Brashers of Hell Knight Hill, requests the help of heroes for a matter of utmost importance. Let's hear her concerns in her own words, shall we, Miss Warble? The small goblin woman that you saw before steps out of the pews and moves to the middle of the room. Esteemed counselors, Warble says with a frazzled tone to her voice, it's been more than a month since I've been able to contact the Bumble Brashers. I fear that something terrible has befallen them. What's more, I've seen my people's distress signal coming from the top of Citadel Atarian. Before the goblin can continue her petition, the doors on the western side of the room fly open. Which would be these ones. I did not actually draw doors. A young man, his eyes wide with panic, runs in, shouting and waving his ink-stained hands. Billowing black smoke and flames follow him into the room. Fire! There's a fire! Everyone flee! And then... Nope, stupid thing. Come on. Fire! So quickly that section is engulfed in flames. And we are going to begin an encounter.
Okay.
Except for her. She's not going to be in the encounter. I still had all of you selected instead of just her.
That's just me. I'm the only one. Are they gonna add me to a list with everyone else when I roll?
A wonderful thing about Lhasa. Lhasa's a wonderful thing.
I don't know. I'm the only one in the combat carousel for some reason.
Me too. It's really weird.
I have it set so that people don't show up until the first time they act.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's cool.
It was like, it's only me in combat. Yay.
Daniela, you need to click your face.
Yes. Yes.
Your face. I like how GM roll.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what is that?
Daniela is a full-blooded elf, right?
She's half.
Okay.
Her father was a
Alright.
human, and he never met her mother.
Alright.
You should be able to see that now. Yes?
Yep,
Okay.
there's a
All right. So as the fire bursts into the room behind the young man, all of the townsfolk around you start screaming in panic. They all jump up out of their seats, knocking over benches and pews, and just causing a kerfuffle. The area of the benches is difficult terrain. Stepping out of it will not cause you to have extra movement. Moving through that area will be difficult terrain. You see the immediate fire happening, and I don't know if the creature shows up yet. Hold on.
Is that a mythic?
It is.
You don't know what it is without having rolled recall knowledge.
It's a little guy.
He's a little guy.
Little guy. Little guy, just like this little guy beside me.
Okay, yeah. So he does come in with the fire, so you do see him.
Okay.
He's a 3-foot tall
Um,
gremlin with flaming wings.
You do see all of the people are panicking. They're freaking out. Nobody is running to the exit. They're all just panicking too much for that.
Idiots.
So, Zargrim, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm assuming if I move up to here, I can just kind of go across. That's not difficult terrain then.
Right.
I'm not like running across the pews.
It's okay. Running across the pews wouldn't be difficult terrain unless there was people in them.
No, they're all jumbled up and messed up now. So now it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
Losers.
But yeah, you can move in front of them and be fine.
Oh, I only have 25 feet of movement. Right there. I've actually never taunted before. How does that? Do
So
I have to be a certain distance?
Click the action symbol to post it to chat.
Action symbol?
On your actions tab where it is, the one symbol action thing that you use for the basic action macros.
When you hover your mouse over it, it'll turn into a speech bubble.
Yeah. On the actions tab, not your feet.
Right, that's...
Yeah, so if you
There's a
hover
creature
over...
within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. He is 40 feet away.
It does,
No, so I still don't have taunt. Okay. So it's not... Wait, okay, so it's not in the basic action macros, it's...
No, it's in your actions. It's not a basic action, it's a your action.
Taunt there, okay. Okay, so...
So yeah, it's 30 feet, and then they have to attempt a will save against your class DC.
Would moving to here still count as a... Like, from there to there, would that be
That's
cutting
fine.
a corner too? That's
yeah,
fine?
you're good.
Okay. Yeah, there. And then I am going to just kind of taunt him.
Yeah, so you can either hurl
I draw
insults
his-
or just bang your shield.
Pretty much, yeah. He's kind of just making a lot of noise, just
Okay.
screaming randomly to draw its attention away from anybody else.
All right, that is a regular failure. So let's see. Until the beginning of your next turn, the creature gets a +2 circumstance bonus to attack rolls it makes against you. And the DC of its effects that target you for area effects, the DC increases only for you, but take a -1 penalty to attack rolls DCs when targeting hostile. As success, but the penalty is -2. Okay, cool.
And then, to end my turn, I'm going to raise my shield.
No, that is an action to do that, and you had to move 2 actions.
Oh, right. No, that's right, because taunt is also a thing. Never mind. I will not raise my shield.
No, you will not. You will click your face.
What if I don't want to click my face? I'm actually technically clicking my crotch.
Amazing.
All right. Jacob, you're up.
Okay, I think I am going to walk. I will stand up. You know what? I will stand up and move like a 7 over here, and then shout at the crowd, "Calm yourselves! Everyone exit in a calm and orderly fashion!"
Let's see.
I love it. I just love it.
Let's see. PCs can help 2 spectators at a time out of the room southern door. Once a PC is on the correct side of the room, rescuing spectators requires 3 actions.
All right, so I'm in the wrong place. to help people.
Yeah.
I did not take the calm your tits skill feat. So I will yell and shout at these people, and they will ignore me, and I will say, "Fine, thanks you very much." I will move over here, and I am done.
Did
Okay.
you say thanks you? Did you just say thanks you?
All right. Click your
Definitely
face.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That
I love
does
your
not
character.
work.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
need to set my controls, keybind to next turn.
All right. Let's see. Once it darts inside, the method quickly notices the PCs are the most significant threat. Enters combat with the nearest PC. Okay, so that would be you. What is this thing's movement speed? Just, it's gonna fly slightly. So it's gonna hover like 3 feet off the ground, and then move at you. Does this taunt have an effect to it, or is just do I have to do all the fucking math for it?
Let me see.
Doesn't look like it does. Let's see if there's
Does
anything
not
in the
have an
playtest.
effect yet. It is a playtest class, so
It is, and they did not add one in the playtest compendium, so nope. So I get to do math. You know what? I'm gonna make it do math for me. Circumstance bonus +2. Dang it! Strike.
oh no.
Right. It hits you.
I hit the damage button.
So it had to move and then attack. So it's got one action left. It's just going to go ahead and make another strike. Critical miss. That is its turn. It is it's going to take me a while with the names. Lalassa's turn.
Lalassa. Okay.
Lalassa.
She is going to. He is now 85 feet away. He's going to move 35 feet to right there. So now it's within 60 feet, and then she is smart enough to know that water puts out fire, and is going to cast Briny Bolt.
Okay, let's see. Water typical case of fire.
Does have the water trait, so if it has a weakness to water, it should trigger off of this.
Yeah. Well, are you targeting the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were targeting the actual fire.
No, I'm. Lalassa assumes that if we do not get rid of the guy, putting out the fire is a temporary measure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Yeah.
Whiff.
Okay, there's. Nope. Incorrect.
You're very incorrect. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. God.
So he's going to take double, and he is also blinded for 1 round.
Yep. And dazzled for a minute.
Yep. Those effects go on? Of course they didn't go on. Why would they? Oh, because that's a condition item, not an effect. Condition manager. Blinded. And dazzled. Okay. So that is your turn.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Xandros.
So where would I go to?
There are people all around you. Basically, it's as long as you're within like the pews area to one side or the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would be so kind as to head to the door and please leave the building in a orderly fashion.
Okay, so you're gonna spend your turn helping people.
Yes.
Okay, so you spend 3 actions. You kind of grab 2 people and kind of start ushering them to the door. So 2 of 40 people saved.
Oh, so we have to actually drag people out. Okay.
Yeah, so it says that the 3 actions are spent finding the people, calming them, and then escorting them to the exit. I don't
Okay.
actually have to move you around the damn thing.
Okay.
Only need to be on the same side of the room as the spectators. If multiple PCs work together, they can help groups of spectators.
Okay.
Your guys' turn are back to back, so if you wanted to work together, then you could clear a group.
Me and
Yes.
me and Zandros?
I forgot, you
Yes,
can't actually see.
we would like to try that.
Okay, so
I
then
would
the
like
two of you
her-
working together, if you spend your entire turns, can help 6 people.
Okay. Because I really feel like this is attack on the little goblin and
The council.
council. So I would like to see if I could, vocally direct that with Xandros while also moving my 35 feet up to the goblin to be beside her as a barrier.
If you do that, you can't help the spectators.
Yeah,
The
Sandros
choices-
is helping spectators right now. He's not helping the council quite yet.
Okay. She'll help with the spectators.
Okay, so then the two of you take your entire turns to do that. I'm going to go through both your turns, and you help 6 people out of the room together.
Out of 40.
Yes. I really should have a freaking pen to write this down.
So we have 30 more,
30,
34 more spectators.
I'm just going to put 6 there. All right, it is now the fire's turn. The fire does its routine, because it is a hazard, and its routine is that it spreads into a number of additional squares equal to half the number of squares the fire currently occupies. So it will spread into 2 more squares.
Oh boy.
We need someone to put out the fire.
Let's see. Any creature that ends its turn next to the flames takes damage. Any creature within the flames takes bigger damage.
Bigger damage.
All I can see is the what's his name? He's for the Flex Seal.
Billy
That's
Mays?
a lot of damage. Yeah, no, Billy Mays was.
No, Billy Mays does the.
No, he didn't do Flex Seal. It was a
No,
different
yeah,
guy.
Oh.
Billy,
Yeah, no.
Billy Mays was quite.
Billy Mays
Did he not do
was
the
the
tank?
OxyClean.
Yeah, no. Billy Mays was quite dead when Flex Seal was made available.
Yeah,
Oh,
Billy Mays
okay.
was the OxyClean. But all I can hear is, now that's a lot of damage.
Billy Mays was. But
I'm
wait,
sorry.
there's more.
There's more.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Rest
Sorghum.
in peace, legend.
Or Zargorum. It's going to take me forever
Wait,
for these names.
so the method never
Oh.
went.
Yeah, he went after you did. I guess he never appeared back on the initiative.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Alea, it's your turn.
What is this?
Okay,
The
I'm
fire.
still muted.
That's the fire.
The fire.
It's Town Hall Fire.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's
Since
a
he so
hazard.
kindly came to me,
The
I'm gonna
heckin'
hit
fire. Okay. Why are your dice showing up as shadows? What the fuck?
oh, I didn't turn it.
It's cool for me. It's like metallic chrome bluish.
Yeah, I was like, it works just
Change
fine
the
for me.
dice.
I don't know what you
Weird.
Should I
Her
reroll?
dice and some of mine are showing up. 15.
I
well,
forgot to target.
Being blinded doesn't affect his AC. So
He
Yeah.
should be flat-footed.
right, yes, he should be. That's right. So yeah, that would hit. Target him and then hit the damage.
Target him and then hit the damage.
Okay.
It's like
Good
a
damage.
Starfinder die. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Excellent.
really good damage.
Sweet.
Come on, boys. It's time to RUNNOFT.
Wait, hold on. That's not right. Oh, no, wait. He got hit earlier with the briny bolt.
Yep.
Briny bolt credit.
Yeah.
Hit with a briny bolt.
Yep, I forgot. I was like, why the hell did he die so fast? He has 16 hit points.
He in fact, didn't even take the 46 damage he should have taken from the briny bolt. He only took 2d6.
I hit the double.
Oh,
He's
okay.
now mush.
Okay. Now that he's dead,
So just so you guys know, there are 5 council members, Warble, her, and 2 guards in this room that could be helping, but are also doing a bit of panicking and probably need a bit of like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get to work.
That's why I wanted to move up to the little goblin. But there are people around her, so she's flustered.
Yeah, so you could spend your remaining actions to shout at various people in the room.
She is
Yeah,
just
I
going
think
to
I'll-
straight up go to...
Hold on, it's not your turn.
Oh.
Don't make me smack you. You damn well know how a turn order works.
from his days as a guard, he's going to put on a fairly hefty voice, which I cannot do with my chest cold. And he's going to shout to get water to put out the fire. And I don't feel like I can use a bedroll or a water skin to put out fire.
No, water skin does not contain enough water.
Yeah. So he's pretty much useless from here on out.
A
Except to
bedroll.
yell.
I was about to
you
say
could-
you
you
could
could-
use it like a...
Yeah, you could beat out the
Staff and hit
flames.
it.
I'd say for an action, maybe you could reduce one of the squares.
Oh wait, I
Like
just
those
yelled at
old
them. So even
silo
if I
songs.
move up to the
Yeah.
fire to put it out, I can't beat it that turn as
Yeah.
well.
No, you can't. So
Okay.
you shout at the guards. So they start moving off to get buckets of water outside.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it might move in my direction, so I'm not going to get any closer to the fire yet.
You could shout at the guards. You could shout at the council members as well.
Yeah. I'm just going to shout at them, tell them to get the fuck out.
Okay, so you're just gonna tell them to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming if they're council members, they're fairly important. So if something happens here, them potentially dying or getting severely injured would be bad for the town or city or whatever.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. It takes the guards 2 turns to go get buckets of water. Because it is 150 feet away. All right. I'm gonna try the name. Nope, I ain't got the name. Jacob, name.
Isleved. Yeah.
Isleved.
Isleved is actually thinking about bedrolls and water skins. That's literally what I was about to do. I'm going to spend an action to remove my pack, spend an action to get out my water, and an action to get out my bedroll. I'm done.
All right. You don't have to worry about the water skin. You would know that there's just not enough water to really be effective.
I'm going to put the water on the bed skin on the bedroll.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
GM, I have a question.
Yeah.
This spell, how meaningful is it for our current purposes?
Resistance 5 to fire. I'd say you could use that to get a square.
Okay.
Basically, you'd have to step into the fire and then eat the fire.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
All right, so that is your turn. Go ahead and click your face.
Sorry, I thought he had very clicked his face.
His beautiful face.
Jacob.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I've lost
sorry.
him already.
Yay.
I'm like trying to get the map open and trying to figure out what's going on here.
So we're gonna take
There
2
are fountains
actions
outside.
to move.
Yes, there are
and then-
fountains, and the guards are now going to get buckets of water.
Yep.
Right, so you
And then
step
you
into the
spend-
flames and then spend your reaction to eat fire.
Yep.
So
Oh,
I
no,
will
no, no, no.
reduce one of them. Can I? All right. Well, I can't apparently change the size, so I'll just do that. It's now 1 flame. Or
Okay,
square,
should
I
I
guess.
be in the square that you reduced instead of the square that I'm in?
I don't know how the hell to frickin' change it. You know what? I'm just gonna delete
Okay,
that one and make
I'll
a new
just be
one.
bad.
Yep.
No,
Okay, then
right.
I'll be in this square.
I'm fucking it all up. I made another square.
You made a rectangle.
Fire everywhere! You made it
All right,
worse!
so that was what, 2 actions to move over there,
Yep.
and then
reaction.
that's
A reaction to
yeah. So you have one
Eat
more.
fire.
If you had like a cape or something, you could beat the flames.
Hermione isn't wearing a cape. I don't know if it would be included in explorer's clothing.
No, probably not.
Separate piece of
Then,
clothing.
last action, I'll take out the bedroll and pass the turn.
All right. You
and
cannot. It
the-
takes 2 actions to remove an object from your
Oh.
space, I think. It's like 1 to kind of like shrug the backpack off, and 1 to pull out the thing.
Okay. Then in that case, I will.
Probably not stand next to the fire.
Well, I'd still be.
Well, that's right.
I
Yeah,
guess
the eat fire lasts until the end of your next turn, so
Yeah.
you'd still be
I
resistant.
have resistance 5 to fire.
You could belch smoke.
I could belch
Stupid.
smoke in case
Pointless.
somebody tries to shoot me. Sure, I'll belch smoke.
No, that's a bad idea. Don't put more smoke into the room.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I was kidding.
Nobody's.
All right,
no-
so that'll be your
Sure.
turn. I'll roll a d6, and you'll probably take none of it.
Cool.
3. Yeah, nothing. God, stop trying triangles. Click on face.
Yeah. That was your-
Do we want to continue helping the spectators, or do we want to try and get the council out?
I would like to try to get the council out. I don't know if did the council members listen to Zorgrim's call
Zorgrim
to
did.
get out.
They just start to move. So they've now gotten up out of
Okay.
their panicked, balls on the floor and have started to move towards the exits. Warble
Well,
included.
she would like to move with Xandros towards the little goblin woman.
She's now moving out of the room as well.
Okay, good. Well,
They're
to
already
be
moving. Xandros is
behind
gonna-
her. Yeah,
Xandros-
they're gonna move forward with the group.
No, Xandros is going to help other people continue helping other bystanders get
Oh
out.
yeah, oh yeah,
Mm.
oh yeah. She's
Yeah,
gonna
so
be
you-
on
you
the other
just
side leading.
Stop
them.
worrying about the goblins so much, okay?
Yep.
I love you, but stop worrying about the damn goblin.
I'm not worrying about the goblin anymore. It was a question.
All right, so the 2 of
So,
you
yeah.
work together to move another 6 people.
Yep,
Okay.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know what she wants to do. I really don't.
All right, so you move 6 people. There's 12 people now. Your side of the room has 8 people left. It is the fire's turn. The fire is going to spread once again. This time it's going to spread here onto the stage. And also, as an additional effect on turn 2, the northern doors burst open and more fire fills the hall.
Oh shit!
God damn it.
And that is the fire's turn.
We need to get everyone out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
Zargrim
Uh,
was Zagorum.
Zagorum.
Zagorum. God, names are so difficult.
Xandros is not difficult.
No, it's a
Just
nice
step
simple
up
name.
there.
Definitely not Daniela.
He's gonna pull out his bedroll and just start beating the fire here.
Okay. I'll say that you can pull it out as you're stepping, just for the sake of it. So you could beat out that square. The fucking tooltips, go away. I don't need these damn tooltips. I hate that.
Where is Zardan? I don't see him.
He's now under.
He's
the
underneath the
mattress,
dead
body.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Where's the tooltip thing? I need it to go away. Show tool clips on hover. There we go. No, don't reload. God, need to reload to disable tooltips. It's stupid. And then
Unfortunate.
get the corpse out of the way. Okay, so that's your turn. Click your face.
Yeah.
Clearly the corpse. Mostly sleeping.
Illuvid?
All right. Alvain is going to spend an interact action to pour water all over the bedroll.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 strides.
Yep.
I'm going to leap up over the counter and shout "Move!" at this lady.
Yeah, she has started to move now. She started moving on Zorgrim's turn because that's what he shouted at her. So these guys are now like
Great.
probably most of the way out.
And
All the other council members as well.
I'm done.
Okay. And, eat fire is how long?
And
End of your
round.
next turn. So it's still active. So you could just walk into some fire and get rid of a square.
Yeah, I'm gonna mantra crunch.
Okay.
I'm gonna munch. I'm gonna crunch.
For the sake of making this easy, that circle represents a square that's now not on fire.
Okay. Nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
Peanut butter
Oh, I-
jelly.
What else do you
Sorry.
have for like cantrips?
Cast ignition.
Excellent.
Yes, make more fire.
Probably not the best idea.
Fire with fire.
Don't you know if you start another fire, those fires tend to battle it out, and then the loser dies out.
Actually,
Uh,
you can start other fires in front of fires to eliminate fuel, so then they
Yeah.
can't keep spreading. But
Yep.
that's usually a thing for like big forests or fields. Not really a good thing for a house fire.
no, wooden
yeah,
buildings,
no.
not so much.
I burned the house down before the fire could.
I mean, you have
I
this
could
eat
cast-
fire thing, so you could just walk through and just stomp around on it.
Okay, yeah. I can
We'll see if you take any damage. I'm gonna say d6 for each one.
Sure. No. No. No.
No. Okay, so you get rid of 3.
Okay.
I thought
so
standing
just, like,
next to the fire was 1d6 and being in the fire was much higher.
I mean, technically true, but she's stomping it out as she's going, so I'm giving her the d6 because it's a creative use of a cantrip.
Is eat fire a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, Eat Fire's very good. In
And
the early
then-
game, it will just occasionally eliminate an entire encounter.
Yeah. It doesn't heighten except for +3 though, which is a lot.
Yeah, no, it's not very good.
All right, so that's your turn. Eat fire is now ended. You ended your turn next to some fire because there's still one square over there that's on fire. So
Yeah, fine.
D6.
Let's see if it does 1 damage. It does not.
Yep, because you naturally have fire resist from the elemental heart or whatever.
No,
and
no,
technically,
that's my Eidolon that has 1 fire resistance from that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You took fire damage, so you can then reaction to eat fire again.
Yeah.
So which gives you resistance 5. You're good. It
Yeah.
doesn't put that one out though because you're not actively in it.
No.
All right, Xandros and Daniela.
should we have about 8 more on our side?
Yeah, you got 8 more on your side.
I think we need to move up front and to the left of the courthouse to get everyone out from up front first before the rest of our benches. The fire
Let's
seems
see.
to be coming in from those doors.
So we would go onto this side and start
And
evacuating.
up. Yes, and up.
I don't think it really matters. If
No,
we
as long
go
as you're on
up.
that side of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why can't I move? Oh, no wonder. I didn't select him. Where are you going?
Well, you guys still have people on this side of the room, so are you just going to spend 3 actions to help the rest of the people on that side of the room?
I mean, might as well get these people out. They're
Well,
currently
I'm
battling
worried
that
about
fire.
the fire. I'm worried about the fire
I mean,
continuing to spread
if-
up front.
Do you
worst
have a
comes
way
to
of-
worst.
Do you have a way of getting rid of it? Other than
Um,
just beating
not
on it with a
me.
blanket?
Yeah.
Does the
That's all I
swashbuckler have a
have.
way of doing it other than beating on it?
Nope.
Then get
I'm
people.
still- That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's
We're-
what I was trying to
Yeah,
do.
let's just keep on shoving people out the
Alright.
door.
We're not magic people. What do we have to worry about?
We're just average people.
All right, so let's see. The fire says that it spreads half the number of squares that it has. That fire has 3 squares. I'm going to be generous and round down and say that it spreads to 1 square. We're
one
going to do it here.
Are you also going to do the one over here as well?
Yes, and that one spreads 2 because it has 4
Oh.
squares.
But
And
that's
then
a
nothing
wall.
additional happens this turn.
But that's a wall. Oh, well.
It's like a
sure.
little raised shelf.
Okay.
How big of
The
a
black,
step
the
is
black
this?
is a wall.
Oh, okay. You can't really see it if it's a shelf or not, especially from a up-down perspective. Why does that keep coming up? Stop it.
What?
The calendar.
Oh, because technically at the beginning of the round it changes.
Does it?
You should probably minimize it,
I did minimize it. It just keeps popping up.
or just make it the small version. Just double click the top of it.
I just
I
X'd
closed
it out
it.
of it.
Now it's gone forever.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
did I.
It'll come back next session. Don't worry.
Alright. So
Zogrim.
Zagrum.
Zogrim. Zogrim.
Zagorum.
It's a Gorum.
Oh, it is Zagorum?
Yeah, it's got
Oh,
3
s-
syllables.
Yeah.
Zogrim.
Um,
Okay, yeah.
Quick, grab that elf and hit the fire.
yeah, something like that, I guess.
It was just like beat the fire with the elf.
Okay, well I can.
Which elf?
I can
There's
beat
multiple.
that one.
The one that.
Yeah, pick an elf, any elf.
All right, so you beat that thing with the blanket, and then you step, and then beat it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get rid of this one, and now this one is completely out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all these.
Yeah, and that's 3 actions, so that's my turn done.
Yep. Right.
I hate to be a wet blanket, but here I go wet blanketing again. I will bludgeon this fire unconscious, I hope.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you pretty much do the same thing: beat it, step, and beat it.
Do I even need to step?
You would
technically, no.
beat it, and then possibly step.
Possibly
Yeah,
not
so
step, because then you'll take fire damage.
Instead, I will kung fu the fire, and I am done. I will spend 2 actions beating fire out, and then I will stop.
Okay, I will remove this section of fire. Also on Zorgrim's turn, Zargorum's turn, the 2 guards return with buckets of water. How many people have you guys saved?
At this point, did we save the rest that was
12.
on this side?
18, because they spent
18
their
total.
last turn doing it as well.
Right.
Did they do the whole turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. goes.
Okay, so you've done 18 people so far. So you could spend your last action shouting to the people to form a bucket brigade, the ones that are leaving.
Passers-by on the street.
No, the ones that are exiting the room. You're instead of telling them just to flee, you're telling them to grab buckets of water.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they will start to form bucket brigade. That will take a bit of time because of the distance. And now it is name Lhasa.
So yay, Lassa's gonna jump up on the
Stomp,
stage
stomp,
and yeah, stomp out some fire and eat some fire. Om nom nom.
stomp. All right.
So delicious.
Nope.
But so yummy.
Nope.
We all enjoy a good yummy fire.
All right. So there's 2 people left on your side of the room, so you guys will have to split up and move this turn.
Alright, since I'm...
So you spend your turn
ahead.
helping the last 2 people off that side of the room,
Yes.
and then
Danielle, I
I'm
can...
going to move across.
okay. So you spend some time moving across. You do have 2 actions. So if you have any like buffs or anything, I don't think you do. You're just an inventor.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do. You could explode. You want to explode into some
no,
fire?
thank you. No, thank you. I wish I could use some society to do something, but I can't.
It says it takes your entire turn. That means finding the people. You're not really finding the people. They're just laying at your feet.
Yeah.
To speed
Coward.
this along a little bit, I will let you move 2 people this turn,
Okay. Thank you.
and that'll be your
So
turn.
she will do that. Yes.
All right. It is now the fire's turn to move again.
Damn
And this
you,
should-
fire!
This should be round 4. Yes. Yes, it is. The fire will move into. Whoops, that's the wrong effect.
Oh,
Are the council members out of the building?
Yes.
I imagine so.
Okay.
Oh.
It's been like
I
2
just haven't
rounds
removed
since they
them.
started leaving.
All right. So this is turn 4. Everybody in the room is, including all of the commoners, take 1d6 damage from smoke inhalation. Oh, wait, at the end of their turns.
Oh.
We need to
type
make
of
sure
damage?
everyone is on the floor.
It is untyped damage just from smoke inhalation.
Okay.
Finally,
Right.
the tiefling gets the ability to do something with their stupid ability that lets them see through smoke.
Wait, what? I have that?
All
Are
right,
you a tiefling?
Zagorum.
So it'd be 10 to get up. To
Yeah,
step up the
10 to get up.
10, 15, 20,
Where do I have that? I don't see that.
25.
The feet.
You're not a tiefling.
Tiefling.
Oh, tiefling.
Yeah, I think tieflings normally get the ability to like see through smoke or something.
Oh, the Ifrits, yeah.
Those wonderful hellish fiends.
I you said halfling for some reason. I was like,
I
what?
guess I'll go up there and just wait. Because
Okay,
that's 3. That's 3
So this
movements.
is now the third turn since you've yelled at the guards. They've now gotten up to you with the buckets. And so they take their actions and throw buckets of water on the fire. And I believe each bucket gets rid of 1 square.
There
Oh
are
no.
2 guards, right?
Larger amounts of water, such as a full bucket, typically douses a 10-foot by 10-foot area. And they have,
That's
they
all
have
the
2
fire
buckets.
put out.
Yeah, that's the fire. That's
No, there's still 2.
no, they each have a bucket.
Oh, you have 2 buckets. Yeah.
So they've doused the rest of the fire. One of them does it from behind the council desk and splashes water all over Eovid. Afterwards, he stammers an apology. I'm sorry, sir. I was just trying to get to the fire.
Ting.
The fire is
Just
now
gonna
out.
melt.
There is still smoke in the room, but with all of you now working together, you can clear the rest of the people really easily. So we will go ahead and end the combat.
Okay.
Try to bend down, stay closer to the floor. Smoke rises.
All right. Did anybody even take a single point?
I did.
Besides the
I
person
took 3.
Oh, that's right. You took 3.
I took 3 whole points.
Besides the person who's been eating the fire.
Yeah, right?
She's having the worst heartburn of her entire life. Like, this
Have
is...
you even belched at all?
Nope. No, she's, like, overly full. This is, like, acid reflux. She's
I
she's
hate that.
having a deeply unpleasant experience.
Eating too
that
much spicy
fire,
food. So much
Eating
spicy
that much
food.
fire, not good for you.
All right, so you guys all end up outside with all the people.
Zandrum has a nasty burn wound. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, got bit with some fire teeth.
Ilve just drags his fingers across it and peels away the burned flesh like it's cheesecloth sitting on someone's skin, and like wicks his fingers out and slaps blood on the floor.
Yep, you heal by 6.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Now I'm
that
at 27 health, right?
No. It's kind of crazy that doesn't even roll a d6. It's just 6. And +2 bonus to AC for 1 round. Because that helps.
Yeah.
All right.
Who also watches this very interested. She's like, I've never seen
Yeah.
healing like this before.
Yeah, I think everyone's just like staring at Ilvade like, what?
Alas is taking notes. She's like real up close, like kind of uncomfortably.
All right. So as everybody gathers up outside in the Fountain Square, the building billowing smoke, but no longer in danger of burning down. Greta Gardenia looks around, hugging some of the townspeople next to her, while others wearily clap her on the back in thanks for their lives, even though she did fucking nothing.
Sorry, chopped liver.
What manner of madness just happened? This can be no accident. Anyone see anything?
There was a
One of the-
monster in the flames.
One of the guards who was stationed outside before the fire began raises his hand, then his voice. Aye! The clerk saw everything. It was Calmont, that cad of a bookseller's apprentice. He lit the fires in the halls next to the chamber. He also set that fire monster loose on the crowd. A second guard shouts in assent, Indeed! Oh, wait. The second guard shouts in assent, and then Greta speaks again, says, Indeed. And witness outside the buildings. Oh, no. Wow, that's a really confusing way of saying that. The guard is saying this.
Badly written.
It's a female guard. It says, and witnesses outside the building saw him run toward Hell Knight Hill. A surprised and worried wave ripples through the crowd of this information, including Warbell's distinct voice. The Citadel! My bumblebrashers! Greta raises her hand authoritatively, and the crowd begins to calm. Friends, we'll get to the bottom of this, but we cannot do it alone. Who are the heroes in attendance today? Heroes, are you willing to investigate Hell Knight Hill?
Yes. In exchange for academic funding.
Daniela just nods and looks to the side over at Zandros.
I don't know about academic funding, but funding would be very appreciative.
And an adventure?
Adventure is also good.
I've been told if you say academic before funding, people give you money more often.
That may be true.
If you're going to head up into the dangerous area, you're going to need someone to keep you in fighting fit.
Are you volunteering?
When?
Oh no. There's two of them.
If you're going to shed blood, I should be there.
Thank you. And your name, sir?
I am Ayurved.
Alvade. My name is Daniela, and this is Andros,
A pleasure.
my partner.
It is a pleasure to meet you. What about you, Miss?
Oh. Which miss?
You, Miss.
Oh.
You.
Good. I'm Lalasa. It's a pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
I've,
Yes.
I've already had the pleasure of meeting Zagurum.
The Gorum, yeah.
Well, very well. Heroes, thank you so much for stepping forward in our time of need. Please take these items in thanks for the aid you have rendered us thus far in saving our town hall and our citizens. She hands you 2 minor healing potions, a lesser antidote, a lesser anti-plague, and 50 silver each, which is already in your party stash to be distributed amongst the party. In fact, I can click this button
To distribute?
to distribute.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you for taking on this job. The town will pay you 10 gold for establishing contact with the Bumble Brashers if they survive, and another 10 for tracking down Calmont. If you can, bring him back alive so we may question him.
Is it a how you say? It is dead or alive?
Yes.
Alive is
that the
preferred.
phrase here.
It is going
But
to
I
be
suppose
difficult to
if his
question
death
people.
cannot be helped, then dead shall be accepted.
It's going to be difficult to question people who are dead.
This is
Yes,
true.
indeed.
Said 10 gold for each of those 2 tasks. Is that 10 gold a piece or 10 gold total?
10 gold total.
Okay. Just understanding our budget. Thank you.
I feel like you would be the the money wise person. Zandros isn't.
It
Make
helps
sure
me-
somebody
Daniela
takes
can
those
attest to that.
consumables because you guys don't currently have a bag of holding for the party. So somebody
It-
must carry them.
It
What are these
helps us to think about a gold piece as $100.
Yep.
That's fair.
I guess. I
Granted, you
will
guys just made
carry-
$50 each for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
carry on to the antidote. I don't know who wants the healing potions one. I feel like the healer should have the healing potions just in case.
Yes.
I feel like the frontline tank should probably have one of the potions at least.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, who wants to go hold on to the anti-plague?
Are any of you
Daniela has
skilled
no
at
use for
medicine?
that.
Nope.
Sadly, I am
I mean,
I know a little.
Do you have a
I-
healer's kit?
Sandros, you are in fact trained in medicine.
not. Oh, I am trained.
Lalasa is also
you have-
trained.
Do you have healer's tools?
I
I do not. I was not encouraged to buy those.
Perhaps I will hold on to these then. They can
I
go
could
inside
get
my
healer's tools while we're here in town before we leave.
Do you want the
Yes.
antidote as well?
I may as well hold on
Uh,
to them, yes.
Okay, I'll put it back in the stash so you can take that.
There,
I
let's
will,
see. The PCs can gather Hell Knight Hill whenever they wish, although Greta and the other townspeople encourage them to do so as soon as they can gather needed provisions. After all, there's no time to waste tracking down this firebug, helping the goblins, and figuring out what sinister mystery is happening on Hell Knight Hill.
So we haven't heard what he looks like. How is and
right.
His mini's
Let
missing.
me.
Where is Xandros? How is Xandros dressed? Is he carrying a weapon?
Oh,
He
Xandros
has
is
a-
here for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
he
was
moved
at
away
the-
from everybody else.
I was at the square. The little
Yeah, Xandros was where we actually were.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see if there's. Aha.
Oh,
Is
is he,
Xandros-
he is enormously tall.
who?
Xandros is incredibly tall.
How's he tall?
No.
He's like half again
In
as
the
tall as most
photos.
halflings.
Oh yeah, he's quite tall.
It's listed as 4'5".
That's a pretty good halfling.
Well, I mean, he is.
Well, I mean,
part
he
elf.
is half elf.
Yeah, I was trying to go
I
with a
see.
modest in between a halfling and a half elf.
Right.
He's
That
a
picture I just showed
14,
everybody
okay.
is Calmont. The townspeople obviously don't describe him with the weapons and armor, but that is the general face. Also,
that
a
is a
halfling.
face only a mother could love.
Wow.
A face maybe not even a mother could love.
Oh.
There is still one healing
Because
potion in the
that
party
face-
stash. Make sure
That
somebody's
face is
holding
full
that,
of
please.
evil.
That's why I was wondering
That
what
face is
Xandros
full
looks like, so I can tell the swashbuckler to take the goddamn potion.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah. You want me to take it?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Don't
Is there-
enjoy the potion too much.
Is there any provisions you guys would like to get before moving on to Hell Knight Hill? Make sure you have rations and so forth. And for any of you that don't have dark vision, probably a means to see in the dark because you're going to be inside of a building.
Can I take 10 minutes to purchase a new bedroll on the way out and to concentrate on the flow of my own blood in my veins to regain my focus?
Yes, you may refocus.
I guess it would be a torch, right? I'm not sure.
Torch. You guys
Oh.
might be able to buy Everlight crystals.
Wouldn't
Oh,
Yella
wow.
notice that he
15 gold pieces?
is different?
Oh wow, they're 15 gold. Never mind. Yeah, torches.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, what do you mean? We don't have
who's
that much
different?
gold.
Elvade. Would Daniela notice that he's different?
He does not. He appears to be an Ayuvaran like you are, but
Yeah.
there is something definitely wrong with him, yes. Like,
Okay.
the other half is not human.
Okay. Well, she's always kind of a concerned person about individuals. So she just says if you need any help with eating our merry band, just ask. I've been hurt plenty before. I know my way a little bit around a needle and thread.
I'm sorry, did you just ask if I needed any help eating our merry band?
Eating? She just widens her eyes and raises a brow. Eating.
She means meeting.
One would hope.
GM,
Yeah.
could I sell one of my 3 healing potions to get 5, or to get the 4 gold I would need to buy a healer's toolkit?
You just got paid 5 gold.
I thought we just got paid 50 silver.
Which
That
is
is
5 gold.
5 gold.
Oh, that is 5 gold. You're right. I will buy a healer's toolkit. My brain is.
I guess I could
My
also
brain
buy
no brainy.
healer's toolkit.
It's not necessary. There doesn't need to be more than one in the party unless you're planning on taking battle medicine as a feat.
I was planning on that. just in
Okay.
case.
Daniela does get hurt a lot.
If that's your jam, I'm fine to let you do it.
But it's only going to be like an emergency case scenario. It's not like
Yeah.
What is
Take
your
you
plus to
over.
medicine?
You are the best, Jess.
Okay, then I will buy it, and
Okay.
I may or may not add battle medicine to what I do later.
Okay, that's up to you. I
I'm
was
not-
just going to take it just
Since
in
we're
case.
doing a free archetype, I have not decided what my free archetype will be yet, and medic's not the worst thing in the world for it to be.
And Zandros is the help. Need to make sure someone doesn't pass out from blood? Zandros. Need to make sure someone stays quiet while they're getting their fingers sewed back on? Zandros.
I mean, he'd probably just knock someone out before that.
Yep. Yep.
Like, Zandros is like a stabby boy.
Very.
It cost me 2 copper pieces for a new bedroll, and I'm ready to go.
Cool. I have got my
I already got
toolkit,
rations.
and
Did you sell your previous bedroll for a copper?
No, it was ruined by beating a fire with it.
He threw it away.
Actually, I might buy a couple of daggers while we're here.
I may also buy a couple of daggers.
Make sure everybody has
Yeah.
rations.
They're 2
I-
silver each.
Daggers?
Yeah.
Just gonna buy 25 daggers and start throwing them.
Are hatchets simple or martial?
Oh, that's a good question.
Martial.
What, daggers?
Bummer. Hatchets. A
Oh,
hatchet is actually one of the best weapons in the game, man.
Yeah.
Hatchets are thrown, they are agile, and they have sweep, which means that if you attack one guy, the next time you attack a different person, it's only a -3 to hit.
Huh.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I should get a hatchet.
I mean, if you're gonna use agile weapons to attack multiple people, yes. But like, if you're a flurry ranger, you can like attack your second person of the round with no penalty.
Yeah, pretty much. I've not yet built a melee ranger, but that'd be incredible.
I'm just going to buy 2 hatchets and that's it.
If you've got martial weapon proficiency, that is the way to go. I
I
did
do.
consider getting a long spear, but now that I have rotting grasp, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that.
I have both martial and simple weapons.
But a couple of daggers is helpful for me to be able to cut things, and maybe for throwing.
Whenever we leave town, Lhasa will manifest Kendala.
Jacob,
What's up?
because I don't know this. Do Eidolons get an exploration activity?
They do. All other companions do not, but act together allows you to give an exploration activity to your companion.
Yeah.
Cool. And they share your spells, so you could be searching and they could be detecting magic.
I think that's probably what we usually do.
And I could avoid notice.
I was gonna say, I'm not trained in goddamn stealth.
I am.
You're gonna have a difficult
I
time sneaking up
am-
on people to bite them.
I am. That's not the kind of biter I am. I have super strength. I am going to go with. I think I'm going to go with investigate. My perception is terrible too.
Yep. Everybody go ahead and set your exploration activities.
My
Class
perception
is
is only
designed that
okay.
way. I heal
Sigorum,
people
I assume yours
outside
would
of
be
combat.
defend.
Still buying. Get me a bow. That way.
Whoops! I can't spell. I'm like, why isn't it working?
I like how it says the party travel and hexploration.
Yep.
Party travels out 25 feet per minute. It's 250 miles per hour is 2.5 miles per day is 20.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Would I be able to get a bow staff?
Is it a common item of level 1 or less?
Yes.
And if you can afford it, you can buy it.
Okay, thank you.
You know, it didn't tell me at the start of this adventure. It did not tell me what level Breach Hill is.
Like, okay, go.
It does not. They didn't even bother to give us a freaking a stat block. So I imagine it's level 1.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I think you guys either quickly leave this place or something else. I don't remember.
It's a dinky little town.
So
Yeah, let me go to Google and see if I can find one.
Exploration.
All the city stat blocks in Age of Ashes is us trying to figure out how they should look in Pathfinder 2, says the author. Level 4 for the purposes of downtime activities in the AP.
Yep. Yeah, I'm reading this. So it is a level 4 town.
Oh.
So you guys will be able to purchase up to level 4 gear once you
As
reach
you
those
level.
levels.
Mhm.
All right. Danielle, you're the only person that needs an exploration activity, and then we shall proceed.
We have it. We do have a lead that he's gone to.
Citadel
Oh.
Altarian.
Yeah.
Uh,
I pursue a lead.
Pursuing a lead is more of the investigator. I don't think you really do that.
no.
No.
Is Lalasa or Kandala a spellcaster with detect magic?
Yes, we both have detect magic because Lalasa has it.
If one of you would please use detect magic, as your activity,
Kendala
that'd
is
be great.
detecting magic.
Bitchin'.
You can see the exploration activities, Jacob.
Can I?
Yeah, it's
You
in
should
the
be able
party
to.
sheet.
It's in the party sheet.
Oh, I
The
can.
exploration. It's the second tab.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You've not been
I
a
wouldn't
player a lot,
known.
have you?
Never. I've never been a Pathfinder 2 player.
Oh, really?
Never.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because
Not-
Nicole does D&D.
Not virtually, yeah.
I'm clicking on the slot available, and none
no.
of the
Go
actions are
go to
popping
your
up.
go to your character sheet, and
Yes, I am.
in the actions tab.
Yes.
Hit
I'm in
browse.
exploration.
Look through
And I was
look through the
browsing.
ones, and then pick one and drop it onto your character sheet, and then click activate.
Yep.
You have terrible perception.
Who are you talking to?
You. Your perception is 3.
Yes, I do. I
Mine
know.
is 2.
Okay.
Zero
For untrained in
club.
stealth.
Yeah, there's
Me
two.
too.
Mm,
Twinsies.
My goodness, all three of us are just gonna be triplets. Oh my god.
We are obvious, oblivious elves.
Yes, we are. Oh my god.
What are we all oblivious to?
Exactly.
you could scout. That
I'll
doesn't actually
just
require any
investigate.
skill.
Sure.
Or scout. Yeah, I'll scout.
Scout does require you to be at the front of the party.
Or the back of the party.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
does say ahead or behind. So
Yeah.
yeah, you could scout. And that gives everybody a +1 on their initiative.
Yep, there we go.
So we'll just
You probably
drop
shouldn't-
scout.
She will scout.
You probably shouldn't bother with that. It makes us just win ties on initiative.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What the hell is on, everybody?
We
Oh,
got
scouting.
a scouting bonus. Never mind.
Huh. So it does it
All
automatically
right.
now. Dope. Also, apparently my hero point tracker thingy isn't working. Because at this point, nobody's got a freaking hero point all session.
Do you have it set to Control P?
I have to redo the controls.
Alright.
Workbench, hero point handler, Control P. There we go.
I set up this macro, for when I hit people with thingy.
What the control P's not working? I just said it 2 seconds ago. Is it not? I might not have it active at all. I might not
Wait,
have
what's
it
going on?
The hero point thingy. The thing that pops up every hour and is like, hey, give this person a hero point. I might not have it checked on.
So you're saying we got an additional hero point?
Nice.
Sure. Everybody go ahead and take a hero point because we're only going to do like probably maybe one encounter, maybe not. Give us an enabled hero.
When we get a
actions
hero
enabled.
point, do we also get a hero card? Is that how that works?
Yes. If you have a hero point, you should have a hero card. You should have equal hero cards to your hero points.
Oh, cool.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I got drunken style.
Let me see the icon.
Why am I not finding the hero point handler? It's workbenches.
I got strike true twice.
Cool.
Hero actions is there, but hero point manager is not. What the fuck?
As I still have my. I hope this works.
Yeah, the hero point
Didn't
manager
get it
is
in the-
gone from PF2E workbench.
Yeah.
Not great.
I feel like something got messed up somewheres.
It's in reminder settings, or it was last time I saw it.
Turn reminder, yeah. Recharge reminder. Hero point handler.
Not-
There it is. Automatically start the hero point handler. And post notification.
Declaration.
Cool.
Cool.
There we go. Awesome. Probably gonna
So
handle that after
awesome.
game, but whatever. All right, so you guys start heading out of town towards Citadel Altarian. Rising from the hilltop above is a looming structure of crumbling stone and still imposing battlements, though verdant nature is reclaiming the site. Plumes of red smoke, which Ambassador Warwol believes to be distress signals from the Bumblebrasher goblins, rise from the roof of the keep's central tower. This place can only be Citadel Altarian, the infamous former home of the Order of the Nell Hell Knights, now fallen into ruin. The gate-like doors in the center of the keep hang ajar, not surprising since no one has maintained this facility in years.
How is Hell
Then-
Knight spelled? Just for
Just Hell Knight.
Hell Knights. It's
okay.
Kniggets.
Two L's is really the question. I was like, is it one word
Yeah,
H-E-L Knight, or is it two words Knight from Hell?
It is in fact one word. Knights from Hell.
Oh, okay.
Daniela just looks on with like sad eyes a little bit. She doesn't like this.
This place is wonderful. I could live here.
Need to progress like
I mean,
1 hour.
It's beautiful, but I just feel this aura from this place.
There we
It's
go.
nicer than a lot of the places I stayed. No poison moths.
It says that the
No
door is
bears.
open. Where? I guess that would be the door in
Is
front of
this
you guys is ajar.
a building?
No, that's just another section of map for like a higher elevation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I
Look,
guess this
there's
door
another
in
door.
front of you is ajar.
Shall I open doors for you?
Battered reinforced doors hang ajar at this main entrance to Citadel Altarian, once the headquarters of the Hell Knight Order of the Nail. Above the doorframe, a tarnished seal depicting a sunburst made of nails stands out in relief on the keep's stonework. Under the seal runs a worn but clear line of carved text.
Is
What's next
there a way I could like
Let's see. What does the
study that
text-
seal.
It's pretty obvious that's probably the symbol of the Hell Knight Order.
Okay.
As for the text, nobody reads it. Nobody can read it.
Is this the Infernal script then?
Yes, it is in Infernal.
Fairly common in Cheliax, and not so uncommon here.
Brain.
Infernal-
Searching. Do I need to roll you a perception?
I will handle that. Who else is searching?
I'm not. I'm defending.
We only have one person searching.
Daniela can help search.
Nope, you
she's-
are scouting.
Okay.
Yep.
And Jacob, do I roll anything for your investigate or no?
Only if there's something that a lore or recall knowledge would turn up.
Okay.
I am recall knowledging every time we go someplace. That's what investigate is.
All right.
Yeah. I would love recall knowledge. I love it.
I'm gonna need to get the vampire lore feat.
All right. Lalasa, you
very good.
notice that the hinges on the door and the bolt are rusty, and that when the door opens, it'll probably make a little bit of noise.
The door is essentially alarmed naturally. Anyone inside is going to know we're here as soon as we open it. I don't think we were planning to sneak, but if you are, you don't want to be here when we're opening this door.
Is there any way that I could? Oh my god. I was about to say, is there any way that with my crafting expertise would I be able to like lube the hinges or something like that?
Now that you've noticed how rusty it is, it's fairly simple to be able to open the door slowly so it doesn't make a lot of noise.
Okay.
Yay!
Successful check. As long as the PCs use caution when opening the doors, they do not immediately alert nearby people.
Is
If nearby people are to be had.
Is Zagorum wearing breastplate armor?
Chain.
He's
Chain?
wearing chainmail.
Super loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Loud as fuck.
Yeah. If you're expecting to get any shot at sneaking anywhere, don't.
I
I
would love
didn't
to
think we were
fix that
sneaking.
for you.
This
Do you
armor is
want
loud and
to,
likely to alert others to your presence when you're using avoid notice expiration. The armor checks penalty applies to your strength or stealth checks, even if you meet the required strength score.
Yeah,
It
I
does
have a
not
-1 to
affect
stealth.
other
It's
people.
not happening.
Nice.
Zagorum,
Oh, wait,
I
did you step
mainly
into
work
the
in
room? I didn't even
weapons,
notice.
but I would love to work on that chainmail for you.
So the door gets opened, and you immediately spot 3 dogs.
Goblin dogs.
Puppies!
Let's see.
Interestingly enough, actually a rodent, not a dog at all.
All 3 of the dogs lock onto you as you open the door and step into the room. They have a slight growl, but aren't immediately attacking. They are watching you with suspicion.
Is there any way we could befriend him with a ration or something? A little hush puppy?
Possibly. Animals are often tamed with food.
Daniela would like to try.
Okay. Are you trained in nature?
Let me see.
No, you're not.
No.
I am.
But she does
Lalasa-
love animals.
Lalasa
But
will.
she mentions that to the group though. Give a little hush puppy might help.
Lilasa, drink this. I will give Lilasa the anti-plague.
Oh, thank you.
Gibbeth is enabled.
There you go. Pull that anti-plague on yourself.
Where am I pulling it from?
The red
the-
bar that's in the chat.
Oh, the effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the effect.
Okay, you're giving it to me in that sense.
Yeah, I'm shoving it in your mouth.
Okay.
Drink this.
Tilting your head back, massaging your throat very vigorously.
Everybody!
All right.
Lhasa seems more used to that than you would expect someone to be.
Okay, go ahead, target one of the dogs, and use
Yeah.
command an animal.
Okay. That is in the BAM. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Bam, 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 bam.
Let's see. Oh, I am the best in the party.
Good.
Come on, baby.
Oh!
I'm like using the same thing that lets me not die when like a bear decides to pick a cave that I live in to hibernate.
Okay. So you successfully raised its attitude up to friendly.
Like, hey, buddy, we don't want to kill me, do we?
Go ahead and click use on your ration, so you use up one of the uses.
Yeah, sure. Who would want to kill me? Nobody. That's who.
All right. So you befriend the goblin dogs, and make them friendly. You may command them, to do things. You can take these dogs with you.
Yay!
Let's see. One of you is probably small enough to ride said goblin dogs.
Yep.
It's definitely me.
You don't want
Yes.
to, though.
You
Mandala!
don't warn
Gandala's
him.
going
I kind of wanted to see if he'd do it.
Oh, Xandros?
Kandala will.
Is Xandros still a little buzzed, or did the adrenaline from the fire
It only lasted 10
put
minutes.
that out? Okay.
No, it is actually really a bad idea to ride these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because just
Oh,
touching them
Please.
subjects you to goblin pox.
poison?
Unless you
Oh.
like crotch dandruff.
Aw.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's sad.
Like,
So
Kandala's
it is a bad idea to try and touch them.
inspiring to me.
So let's see. Toward the ceiling, running the length of each wall, is the same script you saw outside on the door, but this time it is presented in matching lines of common and infernal. So you can now read it. It says, "Savagery must be quelled in the land, home, and mind."
So those types.
These people are the Hell Knights. They are mercenary police for hire. They are known for keeping the law anywhere they go. They are slavers. They are tyrants and allies to tyrants everywhere.
Okay,
You'll
so
find that the Hell Knights are beloved in places where bandits rule and hated everywhere else.
sort of people you feed to bears. Understood.
They would likely kill bears. They are renowned for having the heaviest armor on all of Galarian.
That depends on how many bears.
They
Right.
worship the Order of Hell, but not the denizens.
That is where we're going to leave it this week, because we got like 5 minutes until 10, and one of our numbers is getting pretty tired from being up super early.
Is it you? Are you one of our number?
No. Fuck that shit. I regularly stay up till like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You fool!
Usually
1 in the morning is when I wake up to run games for people.
I am a bad influence on Dennis.
Yeah. Anyways, so that is where we're going to end it this week. Hopefully everybody enjoyed, and hopefully the audience enjoyed, even though this session won't be going up for several weeks to avoid spoilers for the players.
I definitely will not be. I definitely will not be drinking any blood. Bleak.
Daniela
Alright.
is just like staring at Elvade, after the whole eating the party thing. Just side eye. Bombastic side eye.
It's really interesting. Nobody else in this party speaks Fae, so like you saw me do a Fae summoning ritual, and none of you people are familiar with it at all.
Nope.
You just jumped up and down singing la 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 la
Not
until
in
it
this
appeared.
list.
Happy tree friends over here.
All right, I'll go ahead and
No.
end the recording. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, game on.
Game